Good evening, my name's Alex Campbell.
And I'm Mark Palmer.
Jean-Luc Picard is back.
So Mark, Patrick Stewart is reprising his role as Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc
But he's not going to be the US Enterprise. It's going to be like his later in his career.
No, he'll be like a admiral or a Starfleet guy or like a bum or a hobo or something.
I like to think he's not going to be an admiral.
No.
Considering in Generations, Kirk was very adamant about don't ever let them take Captain away from you.
And then he got crushed by a bridge.
And then he got crushed by a bridge, and he's like, oh my.
So yeah, no.
I picture Riker as an admiral, but not Picard.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot better if maybe he's not even in Starfleet. Maybe he's doing something else.
Hopefully, it's like how he was in the finale.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that.
Or like motor neuron disease, dying with a beard. Crazy.
The beard.
The beard would be cool. Beards. But yeah, I kind of have mixed feelings about this because you shared a post on Facebook and I was like, and then I watched his little speech thing and he got really emotional and he was crying and shit. And I was really like, holy fuck, like excited and stuff. But Alex Kurtzman, the showrunner and executive producer and one of the writers on Discovery, is a horrible, horrible writer and I hate his guts. And I feel like he's going to play part in the development of this show.
I wouldn't doubt it. There has to be something to dash our hopes and dreams.
I know. I can't just be excited about Sir Patrick Stewart returning as his most iconic role.
That was like, I was filled with utter excitement. There was no room for being disappointed by it, but then, yeah, it creeped in.
Yeah, well, in the video of Stewart announcing this, Kurtzman is like there in the background sculpting.
That's how that guy was.
Yeah, so I was already like,
I was looking like, who the fuck's that cunt?
he's a Smeagol looking motherfucker. I bet he's a bad writer. And he is. He wrote Transformers, Amazing Spider-Man 2, that shitty mummy movie with Tom Cruise.
I thought you liked Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Did I say that?
Maybe it was the first one you liked.
Oh, I mean, it was alright. Second one was fucking tonally all over the place. And he wrote Star Trek Into Darkness. A horribly, horribly written pile of garbage. And the two openers of Discovery, which were not.
He wrote them as well.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's not a good writer.
I gave up. Half his movies you said, I stopped watching after I watched that.
Yeah.
I stopped watching the new Star Trek movies after Into Darkness.
Yeah.
That was the second one, wasn't it, with Khan?
Yes.
So he basically didn't write it, he basically took
Khan.
Wrath of Khan.
It's not fucking Khan, that was fucking some cunt.
Yeah, I know, it's just a shitty adaptation.
With the name Khan.
Which makes it even more poor writing, because it took such a great movie and turned to shit.
Yeah. If you just had a copy of that beat for beat, it would have been rip-off and unoriginal, but at least you would have a good movie.
At least a bit entertaining.
Yeah, The Wrath of Khan is an amazing, not just sci-fi movie, not just Star Trek movie, but movie.
Yeah, bloody great movie.
So yeah, I'm really excited about seeing Patrick Stewart back in his most iconic role, and I look forward to seeing a bunch of the other next-gen guys. Bet you they'll be in it in some level.
I imagine Riker will be. Apparently he's still pretty involved in Star Trek.
Yeah, Jonathan Frakes is still kicking around. Looks pretty good.
No doubt. No doubt Brett Spiner will be there too.
Yeah, even though Data blew up at the end of Nemesis, they had B4, that guy. So, I mean, you gotta have Brent Spiner.
Yeah.
What? It's sci-fi. You just write anything, you know?
Maybe they'll just have him as a bloody computer program, so maybe his voice.
Anything. It's just like, you know, you gotta have Data.
Yeah.
People don't want Data to be dead floating in space. They want him to walk through the door like the Fonz and be like, woo!
Well, I did give me them feels when I saw Data blow up. I'm like, that's Data, man.
I haven't watched Nemesis for a while.
I watched it like after I finished watching Next Gen last year or the year before. I
Yeah.
was just like,
So yeah, Stewart said that after he was done with the movies, he was fucking done. He didn't want to go back to this role. It had been a part of his life for so long, and he was getting like typecast. People just seeing him as Jean-Luc. and he couldn't really get other roles. So they offered it up to him originally, and he said no. And then he said one of the main driving factors was he started watching Next Gen again, including episodes he'd never seen before, which is really interesting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, going back to that show like 30 years later, I'm sure it would have swelled up all those memories. Then he would have remembered how well written and executed the show is. And another part of it was just the fan responses to the show and how it impacts people's lives. Told a story about a police officer who said, sometimes I see some dark shit, but I can always come home and put on Next Gen and it makes me hopeful for the future.
That's so good.
Yeah, and he was like...
Because they're Starfleet officers, so it's basically the police officers of the future. So he could probably relate to it in a way.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's why he decided to come back, which is interesting. And it seems from the brief little presentation he gave that he is like going to be a big part of this behind the scenes. It sounds like he's sitting with the writers in the room coming up with these ideas and concepts.
Actually part of floating around. He's not just an actor who reads a script and gets paid.
Yeah.
Thank God. Because that's when shit goes wrong when they try and remake shit.
Well, his input in this role seems very important. I would have liked Mark Hamill to have some input into his role.
That's what I was going to say. Imagine if it's just Luke Skywalker all over again.
Well, that's fucking very possible, because as I said, Alex
it's not owned by
Kurtzman...
Disney.
No!
But we did just find out one of the writers is Ryan Johnson. No.
Tell me a little bit about working with Ryan.
He's an asshole.
So yeah, basically there's no scripts, it's 2 years away.
I mean, that's an estimate.
Yeah, it could be 3 years away, could be a year and a half away. But 2 years is a reasonable estimation.
Do you think it's actually going to be called Star Trek Picard, or do you think it's just going to be like the Jean-Luc story?
It'll probably be called Star Trek something.
The Star Trek story.
No.
Like Star Wars story.
Yeah, they've all been called Star Trek up until this point. Yeah.
But they've never been based on one character. So this will be taking on a new spin.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
They also seem to be, as I said, they're going to be writing a lot of different other Star Trek things.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of other shit, an animated series again. They're doing like some teen academy thing, which sounds like garbage. They're continuing with Discovery. I'm actually going to rewatch season 1 and give it another go.
Rewatch, you mean actually finish watching season 1?
Well, I watched the first 2 episodes and gave the fuck up. But I'm going to watch season 1 and then see the premiere of season 2, do a review of it, see how it is.
Yeah. As long as, like, in this Picard one, they're not using the Discovery Klingons and stuff.
Well, no, it's going to be in the prime timeline.
Yeah, because Discovery's a different timeline, isn't it?
Because
they said, before they released it, they said it was going to be in between, before the original series, right?
Yeah.
But not in a different timeline.
Well, I don't know. There's the J.J. Kelvin timeline and there's the prime timeline. It doesn't really seem to fit into either. It's just like it doesn't give a fuck about canon and it just does its own fucking thing.
Yeah, discovering how fucked up we can make Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery.
Heading.
Well, it looks like they're bringing Pike or whatever into it, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, anyway, that's basically all I have to say. I'm optimistic at this point, but only because I want to be. Because I want it to be good, because Patrick Stewart's performance as Captain Picard is what really got me into Star Trek.
Bloody oath, it sold the whole damn show for me.
But in the back of my mind, it's just like, Kurtzman, go away!
Just take
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Hopefully if he is, he'll be like a minor writer.
Yeah, well, hopefully he dies of cancer tomorrow.
That could be a thing.